This is a theme song.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't expect anything. Oh boy! Welcome back. No, shit, damn it. I kicked that habit. I thought I'd done it. Welcome to a brand new episode of Don't Expect Anything, the podcast that's always ready to deliver mediocrity. I'm your host, Jeremy Costa, the meatiest of mediocrities himself. Like Socrates, but medium. And sitting across from me, what? He's shaking his head.
Not like Socrates.
But medium. The medium Socrates.
Like small.
Small Socrates. Smocrates.
Small.
I don't have the brain capacity or the...
Do you remember smocks?
Yeah, I was getting at. I was making a smock joke. I was trying to get there.
Chop chop.
Nah, it's already smock. Joshua Grinick, how are you?
I'm good.
Welcome back. It's just us two today because if you remember last week, we had a spectacular guest on that I booked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was great.
He was fantastic.
Thank you.
No, you're welcome.
You put so much effort into that one.
Well, you know, I was leaving the building,
Yeah.
bumped into this guy, seemed like a nice guy. Thought, why not, you know?
Thanks. You put a lot of effort
That's
ahead
it.
of time. A lot of foresight.
Well, what have you done? Where's your guests? Where are you booking guests? Yeah, jabroni.
I got this guy. He's waiting just outside.
No. Don't take Hugh's credit because Hugh said that we would have a better guest than last week.
Yeah.
He said he wouldn't be here, and he said, choice guest. It's going to be choicest of
Choice.
guests. He said that. He said, choice guest will be the best guest you've ever had, better than any other guest.
That's a lot of.
And I don't even know...
That's a lot of promise.
Well, he said it. I'm not putting words in his mouth. He literally...
Hey, fellas talking about me.
Oh, boy.
Hello.
Oh,
Howdy.
boy.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Oh,
Hi, mate. You can put your fedora on the...
mate, that is not a fedora.
Oh, what kind of hat is that?
It's an Akubra.
Whoa, I've never heard of it.
Yeah, you fucking wouldn't have, mate.
Can you describe that hat to the listeners?
If you have to... words aren't my forte, mate.
Oh.
Hats, though.
Well, that's
Welcome
gonna
to the
be,
podcast.
Yeah, that's going to be real difficult.
Don't worry, they're not ours.
Hey, so you're a friend of Hugh?
Yeah, mate.
Oh, friends.
Oh.
I'm Jeremy Costa. Welcome to the Don't Expect Anything podcast.
I'm
Good
Josh.
to be here. I've listened to a few episodes.
Oh, really? What were your favorites?
Yeah, didn't really like any of it, frankly.
Oh, frankly, Del Servo. What are you talking about?
Who's that?
I don't know. Who are you?
Who are you?
Why is he speaking riddles, mate?
That's just how he goes.
This guy's
Ah.
so Australian.
Fucking
I
true.
love it. You look, it's a across.
So I work in a prison. I'm
yeah?
a line cook. I cook food for prisoners.
Are you a prisoner yourself?
Not right now.
Oh, okay. Have you
Okay.
been in the
Not
past?
currently, though.
All right,
I'm
let's not
planning
dig into
to-
this right away.
Okay.
Because he might do a runner, and I
So
don't.
I
wanna
feel
hear-
personally a little
No,
attacked.
no.
So how do you know our friend Hugh?
Well, he was in prison.
Oh, I didn't know this.
Oh, like,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
he
that's
didn't do
suspicious.
anything
Oh,
like
okay.
that bad.
That bad.
Nah, he's just
What did
he was
he
just
do?
in there like as a consultant for the kitchen.
He was consult. Hugh
Yeah.
has such a weird
But
life.
it's like SALT, so, like salt, like consultant.
Oh, so he was delivering salt to the kitchen?
Yes.
Oh, so he's a salt boy.
Well,
Yes.
yeah, that's in fewer words. Yeah, he likes to be called the consultant
Oh, I
because
he used to go by
that's a long word.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Are you trying to interrupt me? Or...
Well, you know, sorry, I don't know when your sentences are
You know what
finished.
happens when someone interrupts you in prison?
Uh-oh. You get changed?
I don't know. I'm a cook, so I thought you might know.
Oh, so you're not a prisoner. Were you a prisoner at all during the time in prison?
Well, technically, yeah,
Okay. When,
but I don't like technicality.
sure, because I
For the
guess...
bigwigs.
Well, I'm guessing that's what got you into prison, was a technicality.
Well, yeah, there were I was in the courtroom and they were saying a lot of things at me, a lot of big words.
So technically it was manslaughter, but...
Well, how do you know that?
Oh, I read your transcript.
Ah,
No,
didn't know
I'm
that.
just guessing. It was just a guess, mate. Did I hit the nail
That's
on the head?
very
Did you hit the nail on the head?
perceptive.
Thank you very much. You've got a murder vibe about you, which I kind of like.
Oh, I thank you.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
refreshing
It's
thought.
good.
I
It
learned
keeps us
that
on the
in
edge.
prison because obviously you would know this.
Sorry,
I'm
what?
on the other side of the glass.
Yep.
But you pick up a lot of their habits.
Sure, of course,
So
of
you
course.
learn how to look obviously intimidating because you don't look intimidating, you get fucked.
Sure. Well, you've got that tear tattoo underneath your eyes. That was
Yeah.
a dead giveaway.
I woke up with that.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you
So
like...
funny prank.
Oh, it's really hilarious.
Yeah.
I actually got a great... Because it doesn't look like a tear. It looks like gravy.
Well, that's another funny thing about prison is, let's say I'm a kitchen guy, as
Yes.
I am.
Yes,
so I don't
I
have to say it because I am that.
what's your-
That's pretty funny.
That is
Yeah.
hilarious. What's
So-
your name? Sorry, before we
Oh,
get...
Janley. Janley.
Janley. Very close to Stanley. Is that anything?
Who's that?
Oh, don't worry about it. Tucci, you heard of him? Stanley Tucci?
Nah.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Sounds like a wog.
Probably.
So I'm on the line. So like, if they're gonna play a prank on me, it's gonna be cooking related because
Okay.
I cook.
So that was your.
But if there was a guy in there who likes to lift weights and they play a prank on him, it's gonna be weights related.
So it's creativity, not a prisoner's strong suit.
Nah.
That's right.
But appropriation is.
That's like the cooking's not super creative either, which is I am actually a great chef.
Okay.
But it's like my hands are tied by the system.
And those probably handcuffs as well
Tell
because
us.
you're a prisoner.
Well, but it's funny you should say that.
It is
because
it's a funny podcast.
yeah, you said it was comedy, but he was taking some liberties with that word, I think.
Fucking Jesus.
Really stretching it.
He's really getting the word around, isn't he?
Yeah, well, he was just trying to reach out as part of his consult, S-A-L-T.
Yep. Consult.
I feel like that should get more laughs, really.
Well, it's a job title. I don't know how funny it could be.
It's kind of a pun. It's like a fun business card.
trust me, all the listeners are laughing.
Yeah. You can't
Thanks,
hear them?
guys.
Yeah, shout it out.
But so he'd be there in the prison, and he'd like push like the podcast. Everyone would be. He'd be delivering the salt. He'd say, "Oh, you guys listen to this."
Oh, I just got a consultant.
Okay. Oh, you're just slow.
Yeah. I'm not smart.
I didn't
But
want
we
to
love
say
you.
that
We
from the
love you.
episodes I listened to, but out of the three, you do sound like the dumbest.
You could tell?
Yeah, look, you come across.
It comes across?
You seem to. You don't speak well.
Well,
I do.
yeah, you speak very well, actually.
very
You're
fluent.
very good. So
I speak very good.
you're in prison.
Yeah.
You're the chef.
Is that a hypothetical or is this?
No, this is real. I'm asking about your everyday life.
Oh, okay,
So
yeah.
what did you wake up early to start preparation? Okay, what was the day like in the day? What was day like in
day in the life
of Janley?
Sorry, what?
Janley.
Yeah, that's me.
That's you. What was your day like? in
Oh,
prison?
okay. So you get up early. Eggs are the first
What
order
time's
of the day.
early?
Oh, well, prison time's hard to tell because they don't give me a clock in my room.
Okay, is this like a maximum
Someone just-
security prison?
Yeah, big
Oh
time.
boy.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh boy. Okay.
Cool.
Should you be out on the streets? We'll talk about that later.
No,
Go on,
yeah,
go
we'll
on.
get-
Say
No,
it.
well, it was like part of the. It's part of my. Come on, you get it.
Yeah, sure I do.
Yeah.
So someone just bangs on the door, and that's to wake me up.
The door. You have a door?
Yeah, I have well, it's a room. Rooms have doors.
Isn't it like prison bars? Are you in like by yourself? Is this what's that thing called? Where you're by yourself?
Solitary confinement.
He knows the lingo. I don't know the lingo. I'm so stupid.
We don't call it that. We call it the bin. The boys call it the
bin.
bin.
Ah, the bin.
That's a
How's
good
your
name.
bin?
Yeah.
You got
Yeah, not
stuff
bad.
in there?
Can you
Okay,
customize it?
Not so much.
Sure.
No.
Sure. Give us a layout.
It's not like a pimp my bin scenario.
Yeah, West Coast bins.
Yeah. Do you get a guy in to like redecorate?
Nah.
No,
got
can't
a
do
bin
that.
guy?
You gotta make do with what you have.
Is there like, because I'm assuming everyone in prison has like a thing. Correct me if I'm
What's that
wrong.
supposed to mean?
Well, like you're a cook, you know. Is there?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
guessing
yeah.
someone tattoos because you got that gravy.
Yeah. Well, because they make their own ink out of. You get pens and you just crack it, you heat it, and then you.
Ah, there's an ink man, or is it like a multiple?
There's a
person-
couple of places you could go. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Is there
different
like
designs, different creative?
speaking of design? Does someone have like an interior design kind of motif about them?
No, I wouldn't reveal that. Someone,
Oh.
because you'd get stabbed because that's like a gay thing.
No, let's not go into that. I was going to ask some revealing questions, not the podcast for that. I think.
Okay.
Tell me about your day. So you get knocked on the door. What times? Like 6 a.m., 5 a.m.
Well, yeah, early, like 4, maybe 5 a.m. It's
That's early,
A lot of
yeah.
prisoners, a lot of food.
Lot
First
of
order of the
eggs.
day's eggs. Yep, eggs.
Sure.
There
Just-
are live chickens at the farm.
the farm. You have a farm
At the
at
prison. No, I didn't say that. I said at the prison.
You said
alright?
farm.
What did I say? Huh?
Farm,
What
prison.
did I say?
You said prison.
At the prison, there's live chickens.
Dude, I'm so nervous.
They're like they're like there's a little picket sort of fence.
Sure.
It's actually kind of dreamy. It's like a nice home.
Oh, that's
They're
nice.
just outside my room. I go out. I get the eggs. There's like 4 or 5. You seen Chicken Run?
I've seen it.
They
yeah.
show it every day in prison, and
I
right
love Mel, I
outside.
love Mel Gibson.
Every day.
yeah. So do we.
Yeah, I assume so.
Yeah.
That's why I said
And
it.
so there's like those. What do you call it? A hutch or a coop?
Coop.
There's a lot of
From
those.
Interstellar?
I go in there. I'm grabbing eggs everywhere, putting them in a basket.
Whoa, how many eggs are these chicken shit out?
A lot. We have a lot of chickens. A lot of eggs. Got a lot of prisoners. Got a lot of everything.
Fair enough. Jeez. So what? Okay.
I make one big omelette.
Whoa.
Yeah, for the whole prison.
Yeah.
How many prisoners are there in your prison?
Oh, like 500.
What is the name of your prison?
It's just I can't disclose that information. Come on.
What are you talking about?
I can't tell you that.
Why can't you
You
tell
know
me
that.
I don't know anything about prison. Look how I'm a wholesome boy. I've never been to prison. I have been
Remember,
once on
he
a...
is stupid. He's
I did
not
go to
gonna
one
do
on
it.
a school excursion. That was fun.
He's lying to me? Is he lying to me?
No, I don't think he has the
Wait, why are
capacity to
you
lie.
trusting this guy?
Well, you're talking a lot, mate. You're talking your mouth.
It's
a
a
little bit.
podcast!
He's sitting there. Yeah, I don't care. And
I
he's sitting
just-
there.
I'm just very intrigued by this whole thing with chickens in a prison.
Yeah, you know what? I apologize. I'm distracting from a very interesting story. Please continue.
Yeah, tell us your day.
Janley,
Thank you.
I apologize.
Yeah, that's good.
Can you
mate.
put that
That's
knife
good
away,
form.
by the way? There.
Oh well, no, this isn't like a real. This is just like a fun.
Oh, it's like a. Can I feel it?
This is like a toy knife.
That's a
like,
toy knife.
It's such a small knife that it's basically not a knife.
All right. Well, I barely touched it. I'm bleeding.
Yeah, but you just don't know how to treat a lady with respect.
I guess I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really bleeding. Let me get a band-aid. Sorry, continue, please.
Okay. So, Jesus Christ. So you make one big omelette. Put that.
For 500 prisoners?
Yeah. And I put that just in. That's just eggs. There's no like anything else.
No chives?
Obviously salt.
No cheese?
Nah. Let us have cheese.
Don't have cows at the prison?
Nah, we don't have no cows.
That's shit, all right.
Yeah, I know, right? I've been asking for cows. The warden's like, nah.
Mate, I'm actually on your side there. Like you could explode your culinary desires with cows.
Oh yeah, there's a lot. Milk. You could make cakes.
Beef?
Milkshake.
Once,
Oh,
I guess.
beef.
Once, I guess. You could have beef once. Then you wouldn't have a cow anymore, I guess.
Well, yeah, but that would be worth it.
I guess so, like a beef night.
Yeah, beef night.
Beef
Well,
night.
that's every night. Prison.
Oh god. All right, continue on to the day. You make a giant omelette for 500 people.
How's that joke, boys?
This guy's hilarious.
I put that in just in the middle
So
of the.
nervous.
I put that in the middle of the. I guess dining area. I like to call it that.
Yeah.
It's more of a canteen, but I feel like when I'm serving food, it's a dining experience.
Well, yeah, you're probably so good at it that it feels like you're in a 5-star restaurant.
Yeah.
Wait, so you put it
A
out.
5-star restaurant with a 500-pound omelette.
So you put this out past the glass.
Pasta
Is that
glass.
what
Oh no! I put it out before anyone else is up. I'm
okay.
already in there.
How long does it take you to cook a 500-person omelette?
Oh, it's not that tough, mate. You just got to cook it even.
Okay, so another question. How big is that pan?
Yeah, that's
That's a big pan.
Oh, of course, but like,
Yeah.
don't you have to flip an omelette?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Well, you just get a pan. You put that. You just have two pans, yeah. Omelette in the first pan. You put the second pan on top, and you flip the whole thing over. Does require a lot of people.
Of course. So
But-
you're not the only one in this kitchen.
No, what? You think I'm running a kitchen like that by myself?
So you're like the head of the
Yeah,
kitchen
yeah,
operation?
yeah.
They put you in charge, Janley? Janley, that's great. Well done, man.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you're really going places.
I can get a reduced sentence with. Not that I'm in there as a prisoner. It's hypothetically, if I was in there, I could get a reduced sentence by being
of course.
the head cook because it's
Nice,
like,
nice.
oh, you're helping the prison, you're helping
Yeah,
the
that's
boys.
good, that's good,
Yeah.
that's good.
So I put that out. They
Nice.
all come in. That's steaming. Steam's rising. It's delicious. Everyone's getting a smell.
Yeah.
They all come in.
Mm-hmm.
Usually they say it's too salty, but I don't really think so. So I put the
okay.
same amount of salt every time.
So you've got a 500-person omelette.
No, well, 500 egg. There's no people in there.
500 eggs a day?
Yeah.
How many chickens?
That's one egg per customer.
That's okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've made a
That's-
500 egg omelette.
Yeah.
And it's too salty. How much salt are you using?
Well, a lot. That's why I know Hugh
Well,
so,
obviously.
I know Hugh so well because he brings in a lot of salt because I use a lot of salt.
Well, of course, he's a consultant.
Yeah.
He's a consultant.
Yeah, that's Ripper.
What's the reception to your omelette? Like, do people get sick of one giant omelette every day? Does everyone get an equal share in this omelette? What's the go here?
Equal shares hard to achieve.
Sure, I guess in prison, like, it's a
Yeah,
dog world.
yeah. Well, it's more like a man-eat egg world, but
Okay.
I get your point.
Sorry.
I don't know. There's no dogs in prison.
No, yeah.
Well, there are dogs.
Oh,
There
boy.
aren't canines.
Yes, of course.
So
of course.
you were saying that you don't get to explore your culinary passion
Nah.
in your workplace. What would you like to cook for these inmates?
You know what? I actually have drawn up a menu.
Oh, do you have it with you?
I had to write it on toilet paper because they don't give me paper.
That's fine. Wait. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
So what's this?
How long have
menu?
you been out of prison, by the way?
What?
How long have you been out of prison, by the way?
Well, this interview got booked, so I checked out this morning, came here, and then I'm going back after.
Okay. So,
I think I see what's happening.
yeah, so do I.
You're a
But,
man who voluntarily lives in a prison.
oh,
Is it-
that's not what I was thinking at all. I was
Oh,
thinking
okay.
he just escaped. Little escape from prison.
Both great theories.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
It's
okay.
just like, you guys are really great. That's cool.
Well, thank you. Is this like a furlough situation?
What's that?
You're in prison, you don't know what furlough is? It's when they let you out of prison for a day if there's like emergency or something. And you...
Yeah, they said, well, I told them there was an emergency.
What did you say the emergency was?
My mate needed me to do a thing, cover for him on what's it called? A podcast?
Sure, you said the word before like 5 seconds ago, but that's okay. So they said they're okay.
Yeah.
You've murdered someone. And they
Well,
let you out.
I didn't say that.
Okay, the
So
prison.
your menu, tell us.
Sure,
about
I
the
guess
menu.
we
Yeah,
can
I
skip
have it if
over
you
them.
want to.
We'll get back to
if
it.
you want to read it.
Yeah, like, give me the toilet paper.
Yeah. Okay. So obviously you're going to see there's a couple of entrees there.
Unravel the flavor.
So you got the entree. Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah. So obviously when I poached almonds,
Poached
people are often like, what?
Love poached almonds.
People are often confused by that phrasing.
How do you poach an almond?
Well, it's exactly how you poach an egg, mate.
I don't know. I'm not a chef. How do you poach an egg?
Oh, yeah, this guy's really behind.
You
You poach an egg, you put it in like a little... I don't know what I'd
That is
call
the
that.
oddest hand movement.
The poche.
I had to sort of make my own out of just like bed sheets and stuff. But basically, you're putting an egg in like a... What do you mean?
Gross. Sorry, continue.
And you just, it's like boiling in water and it cooks the egg that way.
Sure.
So almonds, you just get a bag of almonds, pour them into a boiling pot of water and you poach them. Makes them soft.
Wait, so it's just boiled almonds? It's the entree.
It's all poached.
sorry, the lingo is very important.
No, they go on top of the yogurt. So it's like a yogurt poached almond. It's like a very Hellenic.
Actually, that's not so bad.
Do you make the yogurt? Or you just
Well,
like...
technically it comes out of an animal, but...
Sure. But
Just straight as yogurt.
so you churn yogurt? Is that how you make yogurt? Or do you buy it from a tub and then just put almond?
Yeah, no, well, I'm not in charge of the buy-in and the wheeling and dealing, but it all comes in. They're
Is
wardens sort of...
Is this a hypothetical or is like you made this recipe?
No, this is his wish list.
He said he's not in charge of it. Like, if you had your druthers, you wouldn't have to be in charge of anything. You would have all the ingredients. So is this a pie? It's pie in the sky type?
Yeah. Pie in the sky.
You're really detail orientated. I really like that about you, actually. Okay, so
You gotta... Prison's all about the little things.
All right, so entree's boiled almonds on some store-bought yogurt. Fantastic.
Yeah, go on.
All right, what is next? What's for the main meal? Just says eggs again. What is that?
Well, it's actually eggs 7 ways.
Oh, okay. Name all 7, please.
Yeah, well... I like your attention to detail. It's like eating the meal. Well, you eat with your eyes first, they say. So this is like you're visualizing the meal.
Sure,
then you're going to execute eating the meal. All right.
Okay.
So obviously poached.
Of course. It's just like the almonds. You put them in the same time or different pots?
Different cooking times, mate.
Okay, sure.
Different
So
pots.
what you do is you put...
No, you gotta get through all 7.
Sorry. Okay, poached egg.
Yeah, it's a classic. You
So
start with
wait,
a classic.
okay. Before we start this, is it 7 eggs is the main meal?
7 ways of cooking.
7 ways.
So it's 1 egg cooked 7 ways?
No. Several eggs cooked 7 ways. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Look, if I had it my way, I would use 7 eggs.
This
and
should
it'd
be
be a 7
your
egg
way.
main course.
This is your dream kitchen menu, and if it should be your way, all right, continue. 7
Oh, I
eggs.
see what you mean now. Yeah.
Wow, okay.
I've conflated the two and combined. Like I've let prison wears me down, so I've let
Look, I got to be
prison
honest.
impact on my imagination.
Look, I've never been to prison. I don't know how emotionally and psychology.
First
affects-
one's poached.
Okay, cool.
Not gonna lie, I do rehash the omelette from the morning and put that in the second.
Is it as big as a 500 one, or it's just like
Depends how many have bought the banquet.
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
it depends how many I'm cooking for.
So an omelette,
Yeah.
2,
Scramble.
scramble, of course.
Scramble's classic.
A classic.
Scramble is a classic.
A classic.
Sunny side up.
Sunny
Yeah.
side up.
That one's a bit different because it's like how solid do you want the yolk? Some people
course.
want it different. So that course usually takes a little longer to come out.
Sure.
Diced.
Diced egg.
Diced egg.
Diced egg.
Yeah.
Okay, so is it...
So it's like scrambled, but particularly
Hard boiled, obviously,
Yeah.
and then
Until
you want
like
to cross
raw.
that with a cleaver and then across again.
Oh,
shell
shit.
and all. Shell and all.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Crunchy
Because
Some
you seem
texture.
like now what I've gathered in the podcast is you like a bit of crunch.
I love crunch.
Yeah, I listen to that one about feeling stuff with your mouth.
Yes, the mouth.
I like that one.
Do you like
Okay.
sharp?
I love... You know what I love when eating an egg? My mouth to be bloody.
That's the prison experience.
Of course, I didn't know. You're taking me back to prison. You're using your personal experience to conflate and make this...
Don't copy my words.
Sorry.
mate. Yeah.
Okay, so that's
So
4.
we had poached,
Poached,
omelette,
omelette,
Sunny side up.
scrambled, and sunny side up.
diced. Obviously,
Oh, diced. Sorry, yeah. Okay, so it's 5.
yeah. Obviously, you're having a drink with it. Egg.
Yeah.
So it's like the Rocky where he
Yeah.
breaks like 6 eggs.
Yeah.
in- Okay, the Rocky. It's a lot.
This
of
is per person. It's about a 20 egg meal.
Holy shit.
You got a lot of eggs in the
It's a lot of
drink, obviously.
Protein.
Yeah, you just got a lot of eggs.
a lot
Okay.
of-
And then I like to do dessert. I like to do another poached egg.
Wait, dessert in the first meal?
Well, yeah.
I thought this was the first. This is the main course.
But I'm all about like you create these spheres of culinary experience.
Eggscape,
if I
you
may.
will.
like an egg tier.
Yeah.
Okay.
I prefer eggscape,
Yeah, so do I. I don't
which
know
is
why.
what I've just done.
Okay. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. So you did escape from prison?
No, I've just made an eggscape
Yeah.
Please,
on paper.
look. I really want to get back to this menu, but like, please tell me how that.
Wait,
Yeah,
last
I'm using
dish,
his-
last. I'm very keen.
I'm using his words.
Okay.
So what's this
Sorry.
dessert? What's the eggy dessert?
I poached egg,
Oh, so another poached egg.
but I use sugar instead of salt.
Oh.
That is really good, man.
Perfect.
So
Desserts should be sweet.
I agree with that fact. I agree. I like a savory dessert sometimes, but after 6 eggs, a sweet egg is what I want.
This guy gets it.
Can I pitch something? The dessert.
Yeah.
The dessert, egg 7 ways. A chocolate egg.
Doesn't sound like a real egg though.
Got you
What's
there.
a
He's got
chocolate
you
egg?
there.
That's a good point.
Oh, like you just mean like
I
a...
need to go to the bathroom.
Are you okay?
He seems to be struggling.
Does any of your food have that effect on the prisoners?
Well, finally, consuming so many eggs, you actually can't go to the bathroom that much. So there's a lot of, a lot of bad vibes towards me generally.
Yeah.
But that's part of the job. It wouldn't matter what I was cooking. It's prison food, so they were gonna be like, "Oh, it's this shit, man. Fucking, what are you cooking?"
What's the best dish you've ever cooked for the prisoners?
Probably the first omelette I made, because they obviously that when I was new and
Yeah.
they hadn't had the omelette before. Are we talking in terms of their feedback or what I was most proud of?
Just what you were most proud of.
Well, before I... Oh, he's not here now, so I can say before I
yeah.
murdered that family.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I used to actually work in a restaurant. I mean, I just used to be a steak guy.
How'd
I
you
used
know
to
that family?
Well, they came into the restaurant one time, and they were talking about this like financial, thing they just come into. Like their dad had just got promoted or something, or it was something like that. I don't know. I heard the figures and the things going around. I shouldn't really talk about that in public. So I went to the house, killed them, looked for the money, couldn't really find anything, got caught by the police, went to prison for life.
But how was that
You
dish?
know how it is.
How was that?
But steaks I used to cook up there, man. Oh man. Like T-bone steaks, they were the craziest. I did one with like a sauteed onion, some gravy, that sort of thing. It's just...
I have another question. Did things begin to taste different after you've murdered a family?
sort of ashy.
Ashy, does
Yeah,
everything
you
taste-
sort of, everything loses sort of its flavor. That's why I use so much salt, because then I can really I can taste.
understand now.
Yeah. And I'm so used to, like, I used to cook steak and eggs. They won't give me steak in prison. So eggs is sort of like a piece of home.
So, besides steak, what else do you miss cooking?
Boy. Pizza was fun. A little thin. I like a thick slab of food.
Do you like those Aussie pizzas? The one with the egg on it?
Janley, what did you put in my eggs, bro?
Eggs. It's
Janley,
just
what did you do?
This is eggs and salt.
Dude, I feel awful right now. Janley, what did
How
you
many eggs do you reckon you've eaten today?
7 or 8.
Well, there you go.
Oh my god, it's jam. Oh, wait.
If anything, it should be jamming you up, not flushing you out.
Janley me up?
Yeah.
Is that something? Sorry. Please
Can
continue.
be.
Don't let me interrupt. I just feel so awful right now. Alright, please continue. What are you guys talking about?
What were we talking about? Pizza?
Pizza.
Oh.
Whoa, how'd we get there?
We were talking about what I like to cook before I went
Before I went
into prison.
Yeah.
Wait.
Before I went into prison.
Go to that one.
Pizza?
We've been there. done
Pizzas
that.
I like: Hawaiian, pineapple,
Oh, of course.
muy caliente.
Nice.
What's your favorite?
You said a syllable and you kind of corrected yourself. You said mer? What was that going to be?
Merman?
Frankincense and?
Yeah.
That's a religious joke.
Oh, I don't really go in for that.
Sure, well, that's of course. 'cause you
My
know
religion
someone.
is eggs.
Oh, so there's lots of gangs in prison. Which gangs would you say you affiliate with
Egg
most?
gang.
Egg gang? Who-
Well, gangs are sort of, it's like proximity based, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if I'm a cook, I'm in the cooked gang. Like
Of
we
course.
all the gang. Of course, some of them aren't actually prisoners. Neither am I. But they just come in and like they're from the outside. That's just where they work. They go back home, so they can't really be in the gangs. But most of the prisoners, like the other ones on the line with me who are prisoners, they're in like the cooks gang. And then there's the yard gangs. You got the basketball guys. They're all in a gang, obviously. Weightlifting guys.
When you say
gang.
basketball guys, do you mean guys who play basketball or are you
Yeah.
being racist?
I mean the guys who play basketball. I don't play basketball.
Oh, you don't play basketball?
Why are you making an assumption about their skin
Well, you-
color?
No, you've got like a build for it. I just thought maybe you're a sporty guy, but apparently not. You're very swole.
Is that gay?
He could be. I've never pried.
He never asked. It's really proud.
I mean, you're not taking your eggs well. That's not a good
I
sign.
know, dude. I don't know what you put in those eggs. but
Two
I
things
thought-
you got to take in prison: your licks and your eggs, mate.
Okay, alright. Could you combine those two into an egg licking situation?
I guess technically I do beat the eggs to scramble them.
There you go. There you go. That's
Maybe he is good for something. He's got a...
dude.
It's just eggs.
How old are these eggs?
Well, because I use so many, I get them like a good deal ahead of time.
Yep.
How far ahead of time
Yeah.
would you say?
A couple of months. I don't know.
All right. So let me get this timeline straight. You go out into the yard.
Yeah.
You go through about 500 chickens to pick their
Well,
eggs.
see, before the prison actually opened
Oh god.
and was built,
Oh,
I was
Jesus.
already there, like collecting the eggs.
This is a new prison. How old's this prison?
Oh, like 10 years old, probably.
Okay. How old are you? If you don't mind me asking. I know it's not polite.
Yeah, it's not.
Sorry. But it's like a podcast trying to get you background information.
In prison years,
Okay.
I'm 45.
Nice. And regular years?
45 also.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's no much difference in
Yeah.
prison years.
Nah, but you just got to use the words, otherwise the boys will put the boot
Well,
in.
you got to use the lingo.
Yeah.
You know, on a podcast, I use
What's-
drop.
What's your favorite lingo that you picked up from prison?
Oh, yeah. Can you... I'm a little douchebag, and I don't know much about the world.
Yeah.
Could you give me some tips and tricks to survive in prison? Lingo.
Yes, yeah.
Give me like a personality that I could use.
I've heard some stuff across the line. I
Okay.
could call if you call someone a joiner, you're asking for trouble. That's
Okay.
how you like.
What does that mean?
You want to start beef with someone, you call them a joiner.
Start beef. Now, is
Yeah.
that part of the dinner experience?
Well, no, because I'm not allowed beef.
Of
covered
course, no
this
counts, no
every-
counts.
every-
Just the eggs. Like when I wanted to start serving chicken, and then the warden was like, "But if you kill the chickens, you won't have eggs.
Yes.
No eggs."
No chickens.
No.
Exactly. It's a
Yeah.
cycle. It's a
Now, can I
cycle.
ask you something?
A vicious cycle, actually.
You've
Just
told-
like prison. People get out, they go straight back in again.
That is
That's
true.
Yeah, that's your plan.
It is a... Well, yeah, exactly. I think. I don't know if he escaped, murdered, or furloughed. Anyway, I got a question for you. You've told me about breakfast.
I've done my best. Yep.
Yeah,
told
do you
about it.
cook lunch and dinner as well? Is there a lunch and dinner situation in prison?
Yeah.
All right, so what happens there? What do you cook for lunch?
Lunch is sort of like people aren't that into lunch in prison.
Oh.
It's not a big thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
weird.
Mostly because they cannot get the eggs out of their system.
I
they-
know. I'm experiencing that trouble right now.
Actually, it was sort of a tactical choice because then I have to cook less for the middle of the day. Some of them come back and they,
Is there anything that people eat to help them get the eggs out of their system?
Please tell me, because I feel awful right now.
not really. There's no options. So
No laxative
there's a
like.
lot of toilet wine. I drink toilet
Oh,
wine.
do you have a toilet wine recipe that we could use?
No, I'm not. I don't do that. I'm food. I'm not really the toilet wine guy.
You're a drink guy?
Nah,
Do you drink any water or liquids or anything?
not really.
Besides egg.
When was the last time you ingested a liquid?
Hard to say.
Hard to say, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
not really something you keep track of. Do you have like a diary with a water log?
Well, this guy drinks like 40 liters of water a day.
No, that's,
Is that why you keep
let's
going
not
to the
exaggerate.
bathroom?
Let's not exaggerate.
38.
It's about... Yeah, you stole my joke. That's literally the number I was going to say. All right, so... Janley, sorry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Janley.
I know, I'm so sorry.
Pretty common name.
Yeah, I've heard it all the time. I'm going to name my son after you, actually. So, no lunch. Lunch is kind of a hit or miss
Yeah, it's
situation.
kind of like they just come with a tray and I just slop something on there. I don't really know what it is.
Sure. Okay, so...
By dinner, they must have evacuated.
Yeah, I mean...
The
like,
Yeah, that's the thing. So I tactically that's less money they have to spend on
they must love
living-
you. The prison must love you. You're saving them money. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
egg prices are probably through the roof, but apart from that...
Warden's on my side.
Warden, what's his name?
Jill.
Warden Jill.
Yeah.
And it's a
It's
man
a
or a
woman.
woman? It's a woman.
Yeah.
That's progressive.
Yeah. Pretty.
Okay, so back to you. You,
Dinner.
Josh, ask him a question.
Yeah. So they've just flushed their bowels and they're
right.
ready for dinner. What do they have? What are you cooking?
Look, liquids. I don't drink them.
I've heard.
Soup is a great meal though. I've never had it, but I make it
Okay.
for them for dinner.
All right.
Tell me what is in your
Yeah,
soup.
what's in your soup? How do you make
I
your
start
soup?
with an egg.
Oh, yeah, good.
Wow!
And I crack it into the bowl, and I do this individually for 500 bowls.
Yep.
Egg, 500 times.
Okay.
Very, very therapeutic. It's great.
It sounds fantastic.
So I'm cracking eggs.
So you're using 1,000 eggs a day.
Roughly, yeah. Give or take a couple of eggs for personal use, if you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean.
I'm eating them. I'm eating eggs.
Okay, sorry, of
Yeah.
course.
So it's an egg in the bowl.
Yep.
I pour some gravy in. Why is that funny? Gravy's great.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, no, great.
Egg
of course.
gravy.
Gravy's in.
Yeah.
Eggs on the bottom. Really hard. You get the gravy to a consistency where the egg stays at the bottom. Egg does not float. So that's a surprise at the bottom of the bowl.
Okay. Oh,
egg
that's
surprise,
cute.
yeah.
That's cute.
Sprinkle breadcrumbs over the top of the gravy.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it forms a nice little layer. Put that in the oven a little bit so the crumbs crisp up, but the gravy stays groovy.
Yeah.
That's just a fun prison joke.
And
we
is
like
this
to
egg
say.
cooking in the
That's off.
bottom?
Groovy gravy is a fun prison joke.
Yeah.
All right.
It goes around. Sometimes you think everyone stopped saying it,
Yeah.
and then someone will use it again.
Groovy gravy.
And there's an uproar.
That
There's an uproar in
actually
the
that
dining
actually
room.
happens in the real world too.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Prisons are in the real world.
It's a reflection of real society.
Sure. Okay. So, gravy, breadcrumbs, egg.
Anything else to
You're
this?
topping it with tomato sauce and mustard.
Ugh. And this is a soup.
They get a spoon. They mix it all in. Breadcrumb makes nice little chunks in
How
there.
do they mix it in and the egg's still a surprise?
You tell me, mate.
Why, you should be telling me. You're the
Out
one
of 500 people, no one knows.
every day you just hear a collective,
Yeah.
that's insane.
And it's funny because they all find it at the same time, so it's one big gasp. It's not
So
like
you
one
managed
here,
to
one
get
there.
out 500 plates at exactly the same time.
Yeah, well, I'm a professional.
Does something happen to the air quality when 500 men gasp at the same time? Like, is there too much like carbon dioxide in the air so everyone passes out?
I don't think they're passing out because of that.
Oh,
Why are they passing out?
Yeah,
Toilet wine.
toilet wine.
Yeah,
that's fair.
it's rampant. A lot of people are overindulging. That's why I don't drink. It's quite frankly disgusting.
That's very smart.
So if you're making toilet wine, when you need to go to the toilet, whose toilet do you go to? 'Cause
Not yours, man.
Your toilet's got wine in it. You don't
Yeah.
want to shit in wine.
Exactly.
Unless
Wait, is
they
the wine
do.
made in the bowl or is it made in?
Yeah,
like...
yeah. That's where you ferment stuff in the bowl.
Oh, so what's that part of the toilet? It's like the back of it, and it's got the buttons on it. I've never remembered that.
Oh, the backboard. That's what we call it.
Yeah, the backboard.
Yeah.
You don't make wine in there?
No.
Is that for like drugs and stuff? You put it in little baggies?
Yeah, that's what they call contraband,
Sure, of course.
or we call it bill,
Bill.
like Bill Contra.
Bill Contra.
Yeah, you know Bill Contra?
I haven't heard of him, actually. Who's Bill Contra?
I get it though. I don't know him.
He gets
I get
it.
I,
See,
don't,
be more like this guy right here.
Bill
This guy gets
Contra,
it.
contraband, get it.
I don't understand it. I'm so... I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
well, you wouldn't understand it.
What was it?
You
Those
look
eggs,
really, really pale.
Dude, I
also
feel
blue.
fucking awful.
Nothing
yeah.
but eggs
Nothing-
and salt and a
Nothing
little dash of my secret ingredient.
What is that? What's
Now
the-
that I'm curious to find
Yeah,
out what it is,
what's
because
that
that might
secret?
be the secret to unlocking why I feel so awful.
Tell us.
Wait, so first up, do you have any allergies?
Dust mites.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, don't tell me.
I do sprinkle a little bit of dust.
A little bit of dust.
Why?
Like a
Well, you want to
Chocolate
remind them that they're in prison. So you don't want...
I feel like the walls and the bars would
You
help
know,
with that.
no. It's got to be permeating every facet of their existence.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah, well, that's the rules, Matt.
Janley, did you
I don't
murder
write 'em.
someone? Janley, did you murder someone?
Look, technically,
Uh-oh. I'm
They-
trying to catch him out.
stopped living while I was nearby.
Okay.
Yep.
How close were you?
Enough.
So like meters, centimeters, inches,
Yeah, I'd say in the meters range.
in the meters range.
Yeah.
Okay. 1 meter, half a meter,
Yeah.
quarter of a meter. Was skin on skin.
Those are all measurements.
Those are all measures.
Yeah.
And which one applies to this situation?
Which situation? This situation?
No, not your abs, not your abs. You're not
That's actually just eggs under the skin.
You've had
Oh,
eggs.
wow.
No, that's true. I didn't see the surgery scars. You've had eggs sewed into your stomach to
Don't-
look like
And
Hit me
they
there.
haven't cracked.
Yeah,
How long have
don't-
they been there?
A while.
a while.
Yeah, like I said,
Was
prison
it-
time, very hard to...
So this was done in prison.
Yeah.
There's an egg doctor.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's crazy stuff. So do you have to get those eggs?
It's a bone doctor and an egg.
Do you have to get those eggs replaced, or are those like
Well,
the
if
same?
they break,
egg?
yeah.
That's the same eggs,
Yeah.
and they've never been broken.
Nah.
Is you the only person in prison who has this?
Yeah.
No one else has this.
Well, no, everyone thinks it's weird, but I think it's cool.
I think
What
I like
do
it.
they call you in prison?
Yeah,
you
what's
must
your-
have some sort of nickname.
Nickname. If it's
Well-
not egg related, I'll be so surprised.
They usually just call me by my name. Just call me Janley. Or
Janley.
Jan. Or Jano. Or Jana.
Or
Or
Janus.
Jan the man.
So there's not one name that kind of sticks.
One guy calls me Lee, but I had him shanked. Because I didn't like the end of my name.
You had him
Lee.
shanked. Should you be admitting to that on the air?
How do you go
No,
about
like
having
lamb
some-
shanked.
Oh, you made him
I'm a
lamb
chef.
shanked.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you love the name so much.
Well, they say keep your friends close and your enemies closer. So I thought I'll make him a lamb shank.
sure.
And then he'll be like, oh, I won't call him Lee anymore. And he stopped calling me Lee. Because he did die.
Okay.
Yeah. Someone stabbed him in the showers. I don't know what that like.
With a lamb bone,
With the lamb bone.
sharpened lamb
I
bone.
wasn't there. Can't say.
You can't say. You
No.
can't say. Okay, so for dinner, this weird breadcrumb gravy egg.
Well, I wouldn't say weird.
Okay, so this breadcrumb gravy egg kind of concoction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dessert for dinner? Is there a dessert option?
Is there anything after that?
Yeah. What happens then?
I mean, when I feel like it,
Sure, of course. When
Yeah.
you're in the mood.
well, it's like I've already got the yogurt. I've already
course.
got the almonds.
Boiled almonds.
Yeah, poached almonds. Come on.
Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
thanks.
The language is very, precise.
Blender,
Yep.
whack that all in.
Okay.
Just one more egg. One more.
Well,
Just
surprise,
one
surprise.
But it's like it's one egg in 20 kilos of almonds and 20 liters of yogurt. So,
So-
you barely.
It's a hint.
It's a whisper. It's a whisper of egg.
Just emulsifying.
It's funny because they call me the Egg Whisperer. But
They have so many nicknames. for
blend
you.
that up and you just pour that into little... You know when you have like a
I asked what
a digestive...
I literally asked
Egg
what
whisperer.
they call you, and you said they call me Janley, Jan, Jam, not the Egg Whisperer. You failed to mention that one, but you said it 2 minutes later when they said they call you the Egg Whisperer.
Mate, I got there in the end, alright?
It's fair enough, but all right, you're not going with the flow of the pod. Look, you know eggs, I know podcasting.
All right, so it's late night. Do you have
Fucking-
any like tea and scones sort of deal? Do you have like?
No.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. It is prison after all.
No, I was
Let's not
curious
get
to
carried
see-
away.
I was curious to see what the egg-related like version of tea and scones.
Have you ever had any like celebrities in prison?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like who?
Well, who you got?
Well, you know, famous prisoners.
Who would you like to see in prison?
Wait,
Who would I like to see? Well,
Obviously, Bill
this a
Contra was in
request?
there, but you haven't heard of him. so
speaking
there's
of
no
Bill
point.
Contra, Bill Cosby, I'd like to see in prison.
Well, he is in prison. Not in my prison, though.
Not in your prison.
No. But, have you seen Game of Thrones?
I've heard of it.
You know when they send ravens?
Yes.
Yeah.
We send chickens. Slower.
Much
less
slower.
effective.
Very less.
But
effective.
that's how we get info from prison to prison. So I know where Bill
Chickens
Cosby is.
Famously, don't fly.
Yeah, that's why it's slower.
Is it like a intricate system of underground tunnels that you send chickens
Yeah.
on? Yeah.
There's a pulley.
I read about it.
Yeah. So we train one chicken to pull
Chicken Weekly.
the... Yeah. Okay.
That's where I know your name from. You're a columnist
Yeah.
in Chicken Weekly.
I was giving you less credit than you deserve.
Oh
but if you
my
know Chicken
God.
Janley, I'm such a big fan. You do write under the pen name Egg Whisperer, so that's
Yeah.
right. I
So
just
you should
made
have
it-
known.
That's why I
Pen.
made that connection.
That's the other word.
What?
Coop pen.
Oh, pen.
Pen. Chicken pen.
Nah, nice.
You know, you boys are alright.
Thanks, man. Thanks, Janley. Did you murder someone, by the way?
I'm gonna go categorically no.
Categorically.
Categorically.
Can I just talk to Josh alone for a second? Do you mind?
Yeah. I'll,
Yeah, just
He definitely murdered somebody.
Josh.
Yeah, he confessed to me.
Josh, I don't think anything will be bigger for our podcast
What?
than if we get a confession out of this guy.
Oh, we already have it.
Do you reckon? He didn't say. He didn't say
No,
anything.
he said it while you were in the toilet.
He said I was in the toilet.
Yeah, so
I
we
missed
have-
that
We
though.
have it.
Do you reckon that we get to
It's
repeat him
recorded.
again? Could
Maybe,
you?
I don't know.
Because I need us here. It needs to be
Yeah.
double witness.
Oh yeah.
Anytime there's a crime,
I think
There
he's-
has to be double
He's
witness.
comfortable confessing if he knows you're not listening.
Okay.
Maybe you just like act like you're sleeping.
I'll get a vacant stare
Or
going.
you know what? I'll murder you.
Okay.
I'll murder you.
Sure, of course.
And
Would you
then
like a
he'll-
fake strangle thing?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
And then I'll be pretend dead. I'll be dead.
Yeah.
I'll be pretend dead. And then you get him to do the thing you did while I was in the toilet.
huge.
It's good. Okay, so you get him to do that, and then
Yeah, okay.
You guys have like more than one room.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
I
prison.
didn't look back there.
I thought prison would have more than one room, but I guess
Yeah,
not.
but just for you,
That's true. We have a few rooms. We've got a bathroom. Do you not have a bathroom and a shower room?
everything's in the one room for me.
That's not what I know about solitary confinement. They have
Yeah,
a
well, you don't